She's not crying because I'm late.
She's sucking in her tears.
What's wrong?
You're late. She's
I'm
disappointed that you let her down.
I'm so
looks
sorry.
up to
I
you.
did that to you, Annalise. Are you surprised that like at the 6 weeks we've been doing this, we've never really how long? Have
That you're the first to be late.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, I'm not surprised.
No, that this
we
is
live?
the first time I've
Not
been
surprised.
late. That's crazy.
Ah, Joni.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Anyway, guys, our cold and flu medicine in New Zealand doesn't have pseudoephedrine, so now my eczema's coming back. So, I didn't sleep. That's dumb.
Cool. Is that your funny story?
Yeah. Go David Seymour.
David Seymour. We're gonna get cancelled if you say that.
Sorry.
People from Epsom don't watch this.
Sorry. Yeah, you guys can look into why I would say that. But there's no other reasons
But
except
you
for
didn't
he'll
have
help me.
pseudoephedrine. You were taking phenylephrine. Anyway.
No, but the thing you gave me. What?
Yeah, but that was
Amphetamine.
days ago. That was Sunday.
Yeah, but that was what was.
You've not taken any other stuff.
I've been taking, what was it?
Yeah, Sudafed.
Yeah, which is
phenylephrine or whatever.
phenylephrine. Yeah, and it's not doing anything. And I searched it up. There's studies.
Okay, maybe it was just the booze because that was the same common thing in New York.
You think?
I think you should just
Alcohol
get drunk
fixes-
every night for the rest of your life. You're a better person.
Is this you giving me permission to drink at work?
No, not at work. I
Oh.
didn't say at work. No. You're be stone cold sober every time you walk in here or you're fired. All right. What is a funny story? That is our funny story. Joni's going to get drunk from now on
Yeah.
every night.
Yeah.
It's good for your health. Stops you scratching.
So good for my health. I can't wait.
All right. So I like today's creator.
Curls.
I was actually thinking we should get in contact with this guy. So today we're talking about curls. Curls, baby? Curls.
It's curls, baby.
It's curls, baby. We should get in touch with him and see if he wants a job. Wonder how much money he makes. Wonder if we're...
What does he do? Sorry, I don't think I watched enough to figure out what he does.
Nothing. He just makes TikToks.
Oh,
And he's funny. But I think by the sounds of like what he writes, so one of the things that he's done real well that I think's maybe the secret sauce to what he does. It's not the reason he's big, but it's like without it, it wouldn't have happened. Is that he understood New Zealand, like just things that we don't realize that are Kiwi, he knows.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And that is what comedians do when they arrive in a country. So every time a comedian gets to a country, they'll go find some people and they'll go, tell me all the things. And they just like dig in and they find everything out. And so when you like watch stand-up comedy, they can like mock Auckland. But if you come from San Francisco, you don't know what Auckland is.
Mm.
Or if you come from Birmingham or wherever this guy's from,
Yep.
like you just do not know those intricate details. Like the one where he eats, like I just watched one where he eats like a savory pie, like a small little mini pies. And he started going, oh, wait, hang on, I got to blow on the pie. You always must blow on the pie. Like, save the communities together.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like that. This is like deep lore of New Zealand.
Yeah.
You know? Just stuff like that he has. His use of te reo in all his videos is like outrageous.
Oh, better than any of us who've lived here.
So the reason I'm saying we should get him in and see if he wants a job is like that's what comedians do. It's like there's a level of knowledge there that people have and research and the way that they understand culture that like not everyone can do. You know what I mean? So if we got him in to help write and you said this is the scenario, he would go, well, I'll find out all the things. And then now I'll know how to make it relatable to everyone.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
Mm. That's interesting.
It's a comedian thing. That's what comedians do.
I'd love to know how his brain works then, like actually just have him in, sit down.
We should definitely get him on the podcast.
Because you know how some people are just like, oh, you just do it. It's not a process. There's a method to it. I've just been doing it, or I just have an interest in X.
Lots of people are like that because they don't. It's like when you started.
Yeah.
No one knows how to articulate the thing that they do, but that's okay. I don't need them to know how to articulate it yet. I can teach them that, but knowing how to do the thing, that's the thing that's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'd be like, someone like that would be a good show writer for us. Yeah.
Is he big on YouTube? I didn't. That's the one.
He's got like
thing
20,000.
That's the one thing
like
I
that.
didn't open.
He's got like 20,000.
Right.
He gets like big viewerships, like 500,000. But like 500,000 views. I mean, even as big as ones were like a year ago. So in the last 2 weeks, 5,000 views, 11,000 views, 12,000 views. So you're talking like, I don't know, $50 he would have made from those videos. You get like, I'd say at best he gets like $4 CPM. At best, top. Because he's not doing like anything that's highly valuable to put ads against. Like how many people who run ads want to run ads to that audience? Like hardly anyone. So he's probably getting like $4 CPM. It's just the big guys like Procter & Gamble and Unilever and Coke and all that run ads to these sorts of people.
Yeah.
And they want to run them at the cheapest ad possible. So I don't think he's making lots of money from YouTube. He's probably made some good money in the past because he's got like a 500,000 view video. It's like maybe $2,000, maybe
and
a bit more.
The other ones are
$4,000.
at like 100 and 200K. Like that's
Yeah, but they wouldn't make lots. And in his shorts, like his shorts aren't exactly like, they're not as viral as his TikTok. But I reckon I know he does a lot of like ad stuff. I know he gets sponsored to do stuff.
He does also have a Ko-Fi.
What's that?
It's like a kind of like a Patreon where you can like support a creator.
Where is that?
He has a mic,
Yeah.
and I can hear him.
New character just built.
Oh, he's
In his link tree.
I didn't realize he's but with Outspoken.
What does? Okay, sorry. Can you guys explain?
Outspoken is talent agency. But where's his other thing that you're saying?
It's on the YouTube links bio thing.
Ah, I didn't see this.
co-fi.com/curls.
Where are you seeing?
I thought you were
this?
saying Ko-Fi. I was like, wait, is this some like moldy
No, like
OnlyFans? OnlyFans for Kiwis.
It's
Oh yeah, but these things things don't make money. 59 supporters, like you don't make money. There's 300. You can see how much money he's making there. So like, if I go donate $5 is like the normal minimum. So 373, so it's like $1,500, maybe it's like $22,000. The monthly is $5 a month too. So even if those $59 are paying him a monthly, it's like $300 a month. Like, and today's like, you can barely have dinner on Ponsonby Road for that. I reckon he must have a job.
yeah.
He must do something because Outspoken, if he was doing heaps of talent work, it would be all over his page. And he wouldn't be being paid much for the reviews that he does because no one pays lots for reviews because so many fucking food reviewers and people who review stuff are out there.
What do you do, Curls baby?
No, I think we get in contact. His email's there. We'll get Shy to message him today, get him in on the podcast. But also, like, just say to him, like, bro, like, what do you actually do? How much money do you make?
Yeah.
Because he could still do all of that stuff and write for us. Come on, bro.
Everything. Come on. Just help us.
We need
please.
people like that. Who is Busky's keen to work here too? Did I tell you that?
Really?
Yeah, like, I don't know if he will, but like, he was like, this is his message. Yeah, I'll tell you.
I work
Is he
next to him.
coming?
Hey?
I know him. I work next to him.
What do you?
You
what
work
do
next to him?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
We're
it.
work neighbors.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
cute.
Well, it used to be.
Whereabouts?
Newmarket.
Where does he work?
Huffer. I don't know if I'm baiting out his business, but
I can't get another fucking retail manager coming and working desperate to make money off of their
That's the
fame.
best. That's the best. Abdel, come on.
yeah, no, he's cool.
Off
Like,
the retail, so straight off the retail floor.
Love it.
right off
Nah,
the
he's
shelf.
like, yeah, he's like, we're talking about coming in. He's like, bro, if you need any TikToks to join the team, I'm your guy.
All right.
I like him. He's cool.
Yeah, he seems cool.
Yeah,
He seems cool.
He's cool.
We
I-
need an Indian brother in the team.
I actually, back when I was working retail, and he was blowing up.
Mm.
He was like who everyone was talking about at the time, and Alistair was obsessed with him. I saw him at Sylvia Park food court, and it was the first time I had ever like approached someone to ask for a photo because Alistair was so in love with him. I was like, I can't not do this right now. Like, I need to for the sake of Alistair. Like, Alistair would be so upset if I did do this. So I just like stood at the the hallway of the bathroom, like hyping myself up, like, you could do it, like you could do it. You could do it.
That's so funny, and you're probably twice the followership than he was. He's like 150, you're like 400. I love that. That's so funny.
He was very kind. He was very nice, very chill about it.
He's similar because he's like real comedic and he writes a lot of skits. Well, he makes a lot of skits. That whole boy group.
Yeah, that crew. Yeah.
And I think like if we tie all this whole conversation into like businesses, I think that's something. There's a missing piece there that we didn't really understand. We knew it, but we didn't really like know it. If that makes sense, that the writer, that person, the person to come up with the skit, not the idea for the video, take the idea and turn it into the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's not scalable. That's the thing that you can do too, but you give the idea to people and they're like, they don't know how to execute. And we keep talking about this like, oh, they don't know how to execute. But the thing is that they don't know how to write the script out.
In general.
It was like Sam was showing me some of his client stuff and I told him, nah, like, that's not it. Like, that's those
because
fall so flat.
we had the ideas and then the scripts were made.
And then they made this like fake video, like this like office style video, like, you know, something happened over there and then do an interview. But like the office isn't lo-fi. Like the office is like very strategic and purposely made and the actors are amazing and the script's perfect. And then people try and replicate it and it falls flat because it's like, you're not that good.
They made you believe that it was lo-fi. That's how good it was.
That's how good it was.
It's like anyone who wants to recreate the office, like,
you need to be a genius.
that's tough.
Ricky Gervais is a genius who made the original, right? And like, and then the creators who are on the American version were geniuses.
It was the same problem that I was kind of having. We did our scripts for yesterday after our pitch meeting. It was me, Laura, and Abdel in a room, blah, blah, blah. We had like the whole whiteboard just filled with high-level ideas and things that have annoyed us and whatnot. I'm like, no, we need to just choose one and like go into this rabbit hole. And I was yelling things. I was like, well, this and this and this. Nothing. Crickets. Like, oh, it could be this. And there's, I don't get it. Don't see it. Anyway, we finished on writing something we were like all pretty okay with. I left thinking, oh, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Laura is high as a kite. She's like, that is the best thing I've ever fucking done ever. I pitch it to this one like 2 hours later and he's like, why? Please don't do that. Please, oh God, please don't do that. Oh, the one you told me last
night. Bro, that one was terrible. It was so bad.
Just like, but I had said like in the meeting, I was like, I'm not trying to be a dick right now, but we're not the right people in the room to write the script. Like, just like, this isn't right.
And I don't think that that's like a good thing to understand. Like, if you, not everyone can do that piece. I mean, you can learn to do it so they can be in the room, but like also some people are just never going to be that. Like, that's not Laura's skill set. She's not that type of person anyway. You know?
But it was fun. Like, we did a really good job for what it was and like our skill sets. Like we, Anyway,
I guess what I was saying is that like someone like Laura's skill set, we all understand why she's so valuable, and that's okay. Like, just be good at that thing. And so I think that it doesn't mean she can't be part of the thing. That's not what I'm saying. But like when it gets to that script writing, we just don't have that person. We don't have enough of those people, who can get it down to that level. And so I think for businesses, when you're out there and you're trying to find someone, like you need like all the combinations of everything to make it go right. And when we hired you, the thing that we had different is that, well, you were these people who could do stuff, who could execute on things, but you're actually given the space to just go do it. And not just like do whatever you want, like you're forced to do stuff. And I think that most businesses go in and they're like, oh, let's hire someone who loves TikTok, right? They love it. Laura loves social media. But then like, if you go get them to execute, they will just make real vanilla stuff because like they don't understand the complexities of the human, like
Mm.
who are listening to it,
Mm.
and so you never get it down to that base level. Like you don't strip it away. Like what was your one? What was it again? Can you tell me? What was your idea?
Okay, so imagine like office inequality.
Oh, that's right.
Office
Fuck.
inequality, but it wasn't in the form of pay or anything. It, like in your contract, it would be based on like your LinkedIn cadence or
That's
something.
That was so dumb. LinkedIn, like some people had to write more LinkedIn posts than other people in their contract. No one understands that.
That was the funny part.
Yeah, but we know that that isn't funny when you don't know what's going on. Because, okay, it's different if, say, like, it was a YouTube long form. I reckon we could pull that off. Because that's going into, like, wait, like, we've uncovered this thing, blah, 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 blah. We let the story play out, and there's a whole thing. But, like, doing that, even in 8 1-minute videos, I don't know if you could do it. Because each video has to hit itself.
I mean, I still think, okay, at face value for some of this stuff, like, it might sound like it's falling flat. In that room, we were like on fire. We knew exactly what it looked like and everything.
You
it
and
was
I
just
have done
crazy.
that too.
I know, and then we've done it and it's terrible. But like, I mean, ideas are meant to be killed as well, you know.
Yeah, you got to kill your darlings. It doesn't mean that there's part of that isn't right. That is right. Sorry, it's the inequality part.
Yeah, we took ages to get to that part.
The inequality part's right. I said that yesterday. The
Yeah.
inequalities is something there, but like what I said was, you guys, there's an inequality between the senior management and everyone else. You know, like if you just take me and Nate, what Nate gets paid and all the things I get because I'm the owner, versus everyone else, and it's not like, especially if you take Nate, because Nate he probably does the least hours of everyone. You know, I mean, it's not true, but you know what I mean?
No, like just, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Then there's something in that, because everyone understands, like, you know, like in a lot of businesses, it's really common for the leadership team to get paid more, but do less work.
It feels for everyone else when they watch, because the interaction's obviously so different to whatever the hell is in leadership's head. But yeah, it looks less labor,
It's way less labor. Like most leadership people, the reason you get paid more is more about your responsibility and your ability to get lots of other people. But as a entry level worker, you don't understand that concept that well. You just think, man, I'm making all these bloody TikToks and all you're doing is like sipping lattes and talking to people.
I've pressed my keyboard 700 times and you've pressed yours 3.
Mm-hmm.
Make it make sense.
Oh, I want to do Nate's job. He just gets to go to the gym in the middle of the day. And I was like, yeah, but like, you also don't want the part of the job where I take Nate in the room and I yell at him for being a fuckwit because he fucked up a client or some shit. And he didn't even work on the client. The other person did. I'm like, he's like, fuck. I'm like, I don't care. It's your problem.
Yeah.
Fix it.
Yeah. That's so funny. When I went around saying, like, who would you swap your life with for a day? All the interns? Stan. And I was like,
You don't want my
idiots.
job. You fucking idiots.
Idiot.
Fucking idiots. They just want to be stressed. That's what it is. I'll make
Idiot.
you fucking stressed.
And everyone in the team was like, dope. Not Stan, not Nate, not Leash.
Nah, because they know now, right? 'Cause
Literally
they've seen
none
it.
of leadership.
No.
Nope, don't want any of it.
Nah. And that's probably been the best thing about this business, and I think why the culture works so well is because like everyone has an understanding of like what leadership does here, and I think that's come across quite well. I mean, the interns are probably a bit different because idiots, but
But it's also they are so far
Yeah,
away,
I know,
like so
yeah.
far removed from you
yeah,
at this point, which is crazy to think about now. But
Yeah. It's just they don't get it. They're not in the weeds because they're not. It's not the same. But yeah, anyway, we wrap that up in terms of Kills Baby, hire riders.
yeah,
Otherwise, you go on tangents like this. Do we have any questions today?
Yeah, we do.
Oh shit! There we go. She hasn't been so forceful today. Maybe she's hungover.
maybe.
Give us some office tea, HR safe.
Office tea.
I don't know.
I don't know. We were in our script meeting yesterday, and Abdel for the first time was in a meeting with me, and I look up into the room and I'm like, hey guys, I'm about to fart. If you hear it, like, too bad, too sad. It's a silent one, but you can hear it. It's like, anyway, Abdel is losing his shit. He's like, what is happening? Laura and Annalise just like, yep.
But wait,
fine.
you did a fart in AV Club
Yeah.
with the doors closed?
Yeah.
And there's no ventilation in that room?
Too bad, too sad. Laura and Annalise are like,
yeah, but
that's
that's
fine.
still fucked. I don't do that.
It's fine. We did open the doors afterwards, actually. So
Yeah, well,
After
fair.
a while though.
anyway,
I don't support this message. Next.
is that tea?
Who would win in a fight? Your journey.
That
Next question.
Okay. Office in Australia.
No, we don't.
is that it?
Plans? Yeah, office in Australia. Question mark.
No. Probably not.
I don't know. It's your
Mm.
business.
No.
I'm gonna say no plans.
No plans. Not anytime soon.
Stan, bring back the vlogs
On TikTok or on YouTube?
on.
Ooh, OGs would
Bring
know.
back my time lapse.
Time lapse. Bro, I forgot about that.
Bro, my time lapse used to hit.
Bro, they would get like 20K views. That was
I'd try to do
insane.
some cool ass vlog and then like 400 views and then I'd do a time lapse. Boom, 20,000.
Bruh.
But I gotta bring back the time lapse.
We spent a whole day figuring out your vlog structure to make sure that you could do it. And it was like to the T, like the time and place that he would vlog the thing so that he could make a really cool vlog, overarching theme, messaging, blah, 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 blah. The edits went off. It was crazy. 200 views. And then he posts a time lapse straight after it. Just 50,000 views. Like, what the
It's just a random time lapse.
of us eating dinner. Just
and
a time
with a
lapse.
voiceover.
Yeah.
Bro, it was like the worst time lapse. It was just like,
It wasn't even straight. Like,
bro, people just love the time lapse, bro. Let's love it. Okay, you know what? I have been thinking about it, but I'm thinking about doing it more for the book. Time lapse about the book. So
your
Of me
focus time.
working.
Yeah, and then you talk about the writings. It kind of be like a wrap up of what you do on your LinkedIn newsletter, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
yeah, potentially. Yeah.
Are you hiring?
Yes. Lots. Go to our LinkedIn.
Everyone and everything all at once.
Writers, strategists. I think it's strategists we might have found. Account managers. You need to be in Auckland though for these roles. You have to be in Auckland for all these roles.
Do you work with clients in the UK?
We would.
Tough.
We would. We have had them before. It's a bit tough because of time zones. But once we're in New York full time, that's the reason for New York's office, because it's not, the time zone is not so bad for the UK, so the account managers can manage. But Europe is definitely the third office, UK or Amsterdam.
Wherever in that area. Fun.
When are you guys coming to New York?
Ideally by July, but we have, what's the date today? So like 2 weeks, I've got my interview with the visa consulate or whatever. And then Joni has hers on the 23rd or something like that.
Yeah, 22nd.
22nd. And then hopefully we'll get our visas by like start of June. And then we can buy tickets. So yeah, hopefully July. I've got a meeting here on the 1st or 2nd of July. So depending on when time frames of getting our visas and stuff, it's probably going to be the 3rd or 4th of July at the very earliest.
What's the most expensive thing you own aside from the business?
Probably a computer. Both my computers are worth about $7,000. I don't know if I'm going to count.
Claire's ring. Do you own that technically? You own that.
Yeah, but the thing is Claire's ring's worth shitloads.
But
I don't spend shitloads.
Yeah.
I'm very good at my job.
yeah. Yeah.
So if you Google how much Claire's ring's worth, it's more than people's salaries. I did not pay that. I don't have that sort of money.
Makes me so happy.
I would say that. I mean, it's hard to say, right? Because like I also own a couple $100,000 worth of shares in my superannuation, which is mine. I own it. So you could say that that's the most expensive thing I own, but that's like a bit boring because then people are like, oh, that's the business. Well, it's a business. So if it's not, it's going to be outside of the things that the business owns, because I guess the business owns my computers. I don't know. Business owns my phones.
I don't know then. Your brain.
Yeah, me. I'm the most. I don't know. Maybe. Fuck. Actually, I don't know. If you take away the things that the business owns, I probably.
It's literally.
Yeah,
that's
it's
your
probably
whole
just my
life.
shoes. It's probably my shoes, to be honest, because I don't own a car. I don't own any property. I personally own shares and stuff. So I've got like, but again, like that's a bit different. Yeah, shoes. I mean, because work owns everything. At work owns my computers.
Literally.
Yeah.
Can I have tips on how you get referrals on your newsletter?
People referring the newsletter?
Yeah. How do you do
Oh,
that?
fuck. I don't know. Make a good newsletter, I guess.
No, I think it's more like how to get
Like leads
referrals
from it.
on our newsletter.
Sorry?
So how to get referrals on your newsletter.
No, it's can I have tips on how to get referrals?
On your newsletter.
Yeah, on your on your
Yeah.
newsletter,
But
like,
what I mean, what I'm saying is like, am I getting referrals for business, or are they referring the newsletter to other people?
referring the newsletter to other people.
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, fuck, I don't know. Just make a good newsletter. If you want to share it, ask people to do it. Just say refer. Like in every newsletter, there's a thing at the bottom that says refer, and you'll get this referral bonus. I don't know. We're not very good at doing it, so I don't know if I'm the authority. What'd you say?
Referral program? I don't know.
Yeah, the referral program. That's what I mean.
Yeah. I'm 20 away from getting a shirt. I'm at 80.
Yeah, I know.
I know you're at more, but
No. I am, but not counted though, because
yeah.
um,
But I'm at 80 referrals.
yeah, I don't really know the answer, except I think the best way to get referrals is make a really fucking good newsletter. I think it's just make a really good newsletter. We are going to run out of time, so this is the last thing, but we are running ads on the newsletter to get subscribers. And my thought process is if those subscribers, one in 500 or so turn into a client, then I can run that indefinitely and just put heaps more money into it. And then what that does is the more and more people you throw in, you hit like critical mass of a newsletter. And once you hit critical mass, the newsletter takes a life of its own. And that's because like people in person start talking about your newsletter together, and then it spreads like that, and then it goes. But at the moment, it's not enough people for that to happen. So we need it to be like a couple 100,000.
One day.
All right, say bye.
Bye.